What's poppin'? Que la que hay, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I actually wanted to go ahead and share with you guys something that I actually did. So remember that 90-day journey video? Yeah. Remember it? If you didn't, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little note up top so you can go ahead and click on it and watch it. But this is just gonna be kind of like letting you guys know what happened, what was going on, what happened, what, clearly I didn't lose weight. So I'm gonna go ahead and break it down for you guys. So if that is something that you would like to see, it's just gonna be like a small chit chat letting you guys know what happened. So if that is something you want to see, go ahead and keep watching. If not, see you in the next video, boo. Alright, so as you guys know, back in, I believe it was like around January or February, I came out with a video letting you guys know that I was doing something for myself. I was putting up a video just kind of letting myself know, like, okay girl, this is gonna be like a 90-day journey. We're gonna lose this weight that you've been wanting to lose for a long time. But needless to say, I did not lose the weight. Now you're probably like, girl, get it together. It's a lot harder than people think. When you're losing weight, the one thing that you have to make sure that you have control of is up here. If you do not have control over your mind, you won't complete your goal, any goal at that. It could be the smallest goal, to wake up early in the morning, to take adventures, to come up with a YouTube channel. Like, your mind is a very fundamental thing. You have to make sure that you're strong-minded, strong-willed in order to be able to do those things that you want to go ahead and do. And it's a lot easier said than done, because we can make these goals. We make vision boards at the beginning of the year, letting ourselves know that this is what we want to go ahead and conquer, and we set ourselves up for this. And when we don't meet our goals, we're kind of like we didn't meet them. Now I feel like a complete and utter shit bowl. And we get like, not depressed, but we kind of get into this funk. And I was not as strong as I probably should have with my mind. So I would start it, lose a little bit of weight, and then I would be like, oh, let me just treat myself. I've been doing really good. And my treat myself was, it lasted a long time. So I kind of did it to myself. And once that 90 days kind of rolled around, it came around. Like, there's no other way to put it. I took so long to actually get to that point that I didn't start to think about actually getting the weight off. I'm not happy that I didn't get the weight off. That is not something I wanted to celebrate, the fact that I didn't get to do it. Not that I didn't get to do it, the fact that I didn't do it. I'm taking ownership for myself, but this video is more importantly for everyone out there who has struggled with weight loss and doesn't want to get back on the horse, just wants to, it's too hard, so I'm not going to go ahead and do it. I want to tell you guys that even though it is hard, I'm still going after it. I'm not ending the year the same way that I started the year. I'm not going to keep saying and using excuses just to make myself feel good because I want to treat myself to good foods. Because at the end of the day, they're shitty foods. These foods are not good for us. They're not good for our bodies. They're technically not meant to be in our bodies, but we still crave them so freaking bad. The more and more that you think about why you're doing your weight loss, the more and more you realize that it's not just about the physical. It's not about how you're going to look in that bikini. But let me just tell y'all, that is a very important thing for some women. At the end of the day, this is how I kind of looked at it recently. What good will I be to my family if I, have a heart attack, get a really bad illness? What good is it if I can prevent it now and last longer so that I can share memories of my family, so that I can be there for my family, so that way that, not even just that, so that I can conquer everything that I want to conquer? It is really fundamental what we put in our bodies. And it sucks sometimes, but one of the things that really helped me recently was a list. So I came up with 2 lists. One of them was the things that I didn't like. So the things that I didn't like about being overweight. So on this list, I started writing down everything I can think of. Anything from physical to anything that comes in the way of my weight. For the most part, physical stuff only was like 1 or 2 things, but for the most part it was just stuff that got in the way, or just like was really detrimental. Like for example, I'm just gonna give you guys an example. I put my back, I get really bad back pains because my boobs are huge. I get really bad back pains, number 1 right there. My asthma, I have asthma, so it kind of like kicks up whenever I eat certain foods. If I eat certain foods, I'm coughing for like the rest of the night, and it is horrible. Little stuff like that, and the list extremely long. So I decided, you know what, let me create a list that shows me what the benefits are about being overweight. And boy, did it explain so much shit to me. That list literally had only 1 thing on it. And that thing wasn't even a great thing, because at the end of the day, it was still bad. So that thing was actually eating delicious foods that are bad for me. And then right underneath it, I actually wrote, I can't find any other ones. Needless to say, the point of it all was, it was just basically like an exercise, just to kind of put things on paper. For me, I'm a very visual person. I like to see it on paper. I like to write it down. That's just how I am. So the fact that I wrote it down, I looked on paper, I saw what it was on paper, it really kind of opened my eyes. And yes, it was after the 90 days, and I'm okay with that, because something important that we have to remember is why we're doing it. And I didn't have a why. I didn't have a why. And I feel like I've found my why. And I want to take you guys on this journey with me. Why? Because I want to show you guys that even though it is fucking hard as shit, you can freaking do it. Everyone can do it. As long as you can set your mind to do something, you can achieve it. And we will achieve this. I will be looking back at this video in December, close to my birthday, because my birthday's on the 22nd, boo, so don't forget, y'all. And I will be showing you guys this recap of this video once I pull up my vision board and show you guys what I've completed within the year. And I want to be able to be in front of that vision board, be in front of this camera, and be able to tell you guys that I've lost X, Y, and Z amount of pounds. That is my goal, to be able to lose the weight, to keep the weight off, to be able to feel good, to feel energized, to be able to live a better lifestyle. Yeah, I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say that I'm never going to eat fast food ever again. I'm not going to touch a bag of chips anymore. I'm not going to do anything that you ever thought that I was ever going to not do. That's a bullshit fucking lie. I'm definitely going to eat something that I'm not supposed to. It's going to hit my stomach and it's probably going to blow up like a bomb. But you know what? It's okay. I learned from my mistakes. At the end of the day, this is something that I want to take everybody on with me, because I believe that showcasing you guys that, hey, I fell, I'm not letting that stop me. I'm getting this weight off. I'm getting it off whether I get it off or I get it off. Literally, there's no ifs, ands, buts. I'm not doing the excuses anymore. I'm sick of the excuses. I don't want to do excuses anymore. And once you get to that point, I believe that's when you actually want to put your all into it. And I'm just at that point, y'all. I'm going on a cruise in September, and I want to look back at those photos and be like, damn. And not even just that, I want to be able to go ahead and do some stuff that I've already, like, you know, seen, that I want to, you know, do once I get to those places that I'm traveling to. I want to be able to, you know, go up a rainforest if I'm going up a rainforest, and not get tired by all the walking, or just little stuff. I want to explore and be okay with, you know, physically being okay. I just want to be content. I'm trying to do this, and I'm trying to do it hard, and I'm trying to do it because I'm sick of saying that I'm gonna do it and not doing anything. So this video is for everyone who's with me, everybody who's sick of it, everybody who's gotten to that point where they're like, you know what, you're right, let me do a list like that for myself to see maybe what I come up with. And once you look at that list, you're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be shocked for the simple fact that you were probably not expecting to see everything you saw in the list that you wrote down. So I hope you guys, you know, enjoyed this video. It was just a simple chit chat. It was just simple, get to the point. I just want to caw and let it all out because, you know, I want to share that kind of thing with you guys. I want to be vulnerable. I want to be able to show you guys that we all sometimes go through the same things, and we all should be able to share that with each other, because if we do, we'll be able to gain more with each other. That is actually everything that I have for you guys today. I know this was a little, but that is all for today. I definitely hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next ones coming up, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you like this video, and see you in the next one. Bye.